Shimmy boy's back. Now then, he himself is looking a bit strange today. Licks his lips, 'cause he himself do just have had a banana angel delight. And if you had seen my video about making angel delight, I said that butterscotch was par excellence. Well, it's the first time I've tried banana, and I gotta tell you, breaking news. Banana flavour is pushing butterscotch quite close. Anyway, why am I looking like an introvert with avoidant personality disorder? Well, funny you should ask that question. One of the first videos I made was a long form video, was about avoidant personality disorder. I believe that was in Wenglish. And what happens, I can rub along okay, generally. I can do what I have to do, but this time of year it starts freaking me out. So, old squeaky chair, cup of tea, just going to pour a cup of tea. Yeah, this time of year freaks me out because it's just wall to wall, bumper to bumper people. And the title of this video is, as an introvert with avoidant personality disorder, why do I avoid train travel? Why do you think I avoid train travel? Do you avoid train travel? Well, the expense, for one. But the main reason that I avoid it is that it is just too crammed, too peoply, too many strangers on a train. The queuing is ridiculous. It's all about how assertive you are. And even if you've booked your train ticket online and they've offered you coach D, facing onward, aisle seat, when you get to that seat, there's somebody sitting in it. And if you're not an assertive person, you have a look around and you think, oh, bugger it, I'll go and sit over there. And you sit over there, and then an assertive person comes and demands to sit in the seat that they've booked. And I remember that happening once to me at Cardiff train station, and I just did not want to disturb tourists from the Far East. So I thought, oh, just let them be. They didn't seem to have very good English from what I could overhear. They certainly didn't have very good Welsh in the capital city of Wales. So I looked it out, I'll sit over there. Now then, Ms. Padded shoulders, after a day marketing in the office, comes striding down the aisle. You're sitting in my seat. And I went, oh, somebody sat in mine. Well, you'll have to ask them to move then. And I remember these words that I uttered. I don't think it works like that. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Kettle top pot went. This lady could not stop saying, I don't think it works like that. I don't think it works like that. Even after I got out of her seat, I was so embarrassed, I went up to the tourists and I said, oi, move. And they were like, oh, very sorry. And off they went, which wasn't very far from the lady who was parroting still. She could see that I was sat over there, but she was telling everybody, that man over there doesn't think it works like that. So because of the obscene booking system on a privatised railway, your ordinary punter gets blamed for not being assertive. You got to be assertive. You got to be a hustler if you want to get on. So Why do I avoid train travel as an introvert with avoidant personality disorder? Because I don't want to be sat next to somebody from Birmingham to Cardiff who is on their phone all the time, very loud. In the end, I was huffing and puffing and I pulled my hat down, and I think they got the message. They were completely oblivious. There are a plethora of videos at the moment on YouTube about I am 48 and I avoid people. I am 64 and I avoid people. I am 51 and I avoid people. And these get an amazing number of views. So why do people avoid people? Because of the way that people, me, you, and other people, the way that they behave in public. We could be wallflowers at home. We could be demure. We could be so polite and nice, or conversely, we could be complete at a beep at home, couldn't we? But the moment we get out in a public zone, be it a shopping centre, be it public transport, it's, I got to put my bag down. I got to put my bag down. I've got to assert that this two-seater is my kingdom. Years ago, there was a comedy sketch with Ben Elton when the person catching the train must have a double seat, must have a double seat, must have a double seat. I don't know what it is about the human animal and train travel, but what I dread is getting on in a station between two mainline stations. For example, if you got on the train between Aberystwyth and Shrewsbury, say you got on at Newtown or Trallwng, by that stage, the people have got on at Machynlleth, they've come down from Pwllheli, two carriages, it's getting a bit jam-packed, it's getting a bit heavy, and all the double seats are taken by people who've put their rucksack on and are, you know, you can't sit there, no you can't, so you've got to sit in a four. And the thing is, you've got to squeeze into a four with a table, and you've got the businessman with 1,000-yard stare who couldn't raise a smile even if he was breaking wind. So, you know, I'm not just having a go at ladies on this little video. I'm a proper misanthrope, right? It's just the fact that you've got to interact. And what I find is, by interacting with strangers, it's almost like an energy thing that some people are so attuned to being in front, to being the alpha male or the alpha female, that they can sense, now here is a soft touch, here is an apologist of a human being, here is an excuse me, pardon, sorry type of person, and they will treat you accordingly. That is why yours truly doesn't like train travel.